do. Ah, you're live. Yeah, there you go, YouTube. Go live on YouTube. How y'all feel this morning? Get on up. Now, come on now. Tighten up. Tighten up. Get on up. Tighten up. Wash your face. Brush your teeth. Get right in the space. I want your breath shining through this through this live right here. Now we want your breath shining through this live, but it's all good. Y'all know I feel better this morning. I feel good. I feel anchored. I feel stable. I feel abreast. You know what I'm saying? I feel good. I feel good. And so that's a beautiful space to be. We here. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. And I'm here on assignment to talk to the minds of the people. I know some people like, take them shades off. You know what I'm saying? Take them, I can't see your eyes. It's tighten up. It ain't about you seeing my eyes. It's about you hearing my voice and understanding concepts and narratives. How about that? That's what it's about. Trying to always be in control of some stuff. You can't be in control of everything. Let me live. Let me live. Let me live. Good morning to y'all this morning. How y'all do? We made it a year. Wow. We did our thing for a year. You feel me? We done came through it. Y'all go back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Go back into my lives a little bit. Like, you know, a year ago, it was different. You know what I'm saying? Everything was different. Everything looked different. Everything was just different. You know what I'm saying? During the time that the universe said, open up the laptop and talk to the minds of people, he literally caught me off guard. Literally, you know, so I was caught off guard. And, you know what I'm saying? Look at this, a year later, I'm still here, still speaking into the minds of the people, still, you know what I'm saying, operating according to the power and the perspective and the position by which he allowed me to even stand or sit in y'all presence. And at the same time, I'm always standing in the spirit, but I might be sitting in the physical, but I'm always standing up. You know what I'm saying, in the spirit realm. And so that's where I operate from better than any other place. You know what I'm saying? I've been in this nature and this natural situation for a while. And it's good out there, but I like it better in here. How about that? Sometimes you gotta peep your head out from under the, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you peep your head out and just see what's out here, and then you come back in, because at the same time, you know what I'm saying, there's nothing there. But or it might be something there for you, you know what I'm saying? You never know. But it took me a little while to get on this morning, because at the same time, listen, I can't replay it. I can't replay it. My brother, one of my good brother, well, I call him my good brother. Everybody, listen, everybody can't be called a good brother. The reason why I call people good brothers is because I hear people's heart when they speak. Do you hear me? I say the reason why I call people good brothers is because when they speak, I can hear their heart. That's when I know where they're coming from and how they with their mindset. That's when I can understand and comprehend where they are in life and where they're, you know, where they're coming from. And so I really want to share this right here. I really want to share the clip, but I really can't, because my good brother was using some language that I can't really share right now. But one time for Ricky Smiley, boy. Hey, my brother. Hey, man, I hear you, soldier. I hear you. I heard your heart this morning. Yes, I did. And I wish I could play it for y'all, because at the same time, boy, this dude, he was standing out in his yard, you know what I'm saying, took his slides off, walking in that green grass, so that means he's grounded to the earth. Like I tell people, if you see a patch of green grass, just take your shoes off. Take your socks off. Walk in that green grass. You're grounding yourself. That's the root chakra. Your grounding chakra is your root chakra. And so at the same time, he had took his I'm digressing right now from what I'm supposed to be talking to, but y'all got to hear my heart on this. This is my life. I can do it how I want to do it. I'm unscripted in here. You feel me? I can do it how I want to do it. And so he was actually telling a story about how, you know, people greet him in the airports and different, you know, saying things. I don't know if y'all saw this clip, and he was like, you know, saying how people approach him plays a significant factor of how he responds to them. And then when you set boundaries and borders and limitations according to your construct, that people will fall out with you because you set a boundary or you put stipulations in place that persons at 50 and 60 and 70 years old should be able to honor. If you're walking through a certain location in this thing called life, and then at the same time, you know, people just come up and want to do stuff and say things, and then he stop them and kind of like, you know, shift the dynamic, like, how you doing this morning? How's everything going? Like, you know, so how was your day? You know, so how you feeling? Yeah. And so I think that I sat here and I watched that whole entire video. One time for Ricky Smiley, my brother. Thank you, man. You spoke out your spirit. See, that's a spirit right there that you spoke out of. That wasn't you wasn't coming from your flesh. You was coming from your spirit, my brother. And so I hear you, I understand you, I comprehend. You know what I'm saying? And you touched me this morning as I listened to that whole entire thing while you was out by the back of your yard and your lake, and how you just maneuvered through that whole construct. And it's a valid point. And these nuggets that people can't take and understand and comprehend, and then take these valuable nuggets and live as according to how grandma them raised you, great grandma them raised you. And yeah, it's real unfortunate that people don't have the ability to take these nuggets of people like ourselves that drop these nuggets in the earth. And it's for anybody to grab it. Anybody could grab the concept and the narrative and the understanding and the comprehension of it all, then they'll know that your heart was pure towards what you were saying. And so, yeah, one time for Ricky Smiley out there. If you ever get a chance to see my live, my brother, I commend you for that effort that you put forth. How y'all doing this morning, man? How y'all doing? Hey, come on in. Come on in, gather around the table. Come on in and gather around the table of your own thoughts, your own mind, your own conscientiousness, your own concepts about this thing called life, your own narratives, your own ideologies. How about that? That's a beautiful space to be when you have your own ideologies, not the ideologies of this world and this world system that's trying to push us down a narrative, a little narrow-minded narrative that, oh, it was this way. No, tighten up. Get your own. Yeah. Get your own mind. Stand in your own thoughts. Be aware. You know what I'm saying? Walk consciously in the earth. You know what I'm saying? Exude positive attributions and affirmations in the earth. But as you move through this thing called life, we have to, you know, y'all know this is a 1-year anniversary for me. I just had my 1-year anniversary a couple of days ago, October 15th. And now, so we're in the second year of this thing called the Hourglass Era, where you have to be conscious of the pH in your body, because the pH in your body is significant. You know what I'm saying? I got my door open, y'all. Y'all got to excuse that background noise. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I had to let some air in here and get some free flowing circulation, you know what I'm saying? And mind oxygen. You know, anything that is deoxygenated is like death. So make sure you keep a lot of oxygen in your surroundings. Don't be just in your house with all the windows closed. Crack a window, open a door, let the free flowing O2, you know, hit different in there. And so I'm here this morning. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I am here on assignment. I am here to motivate, captivate, matriculate, cultivate your thoughts. Make sure that your mind is in the right position to receive your blessings. Make sure that you can see with the right eye. We ain't talking about those 2 eyes on your face. Those are limited eyes. We ain't talking about them. We talking about an internal eye. that you can open up your third eye chakra. Allow your third eye to be open and aligned to the universe. And so you can see and understand and tap into, his presence. You know what I'm saying? Not always through the big black book that they throw to the smartest slave and said, read that into the minds. We ain't talking about that one. We talking about your own enlightenment, your own understanding, your own conscientiousness, your own awareness. And so this morning, I came in to tell somebody, raise your vibrations. Did you hear me? I say, raise your vibrations. You can do it. Raise your aura. Make sure that your aura is right when you operate. You know what I'm saying? When you operate, make sure your aura is right. Make sure you're exuding the right positive mental mindset in the earth as you move and as you matriculate throughout this thing called life. You might as well be on the positive side of thought. Did you hear me? I said, you might as well be on the positive side of thought. Now that true enough, negative is there. We know negative concepts in the earth is there. You know what I'm saying? They keep us in that lower vibrational state through our eye gates and our ear gates, you know what I'm saying, daily through all the news and the background noise and all these things that's happening in the atmosphere all the time. They always give you the negative connotations of it all. And so I'm just here just as a person of thought to tell you, be mindful of what you allow into your eye gates, what you allow into your ear gates, what you allow in. Be mindful, protect yourself. Ooh-wee. Y'all know I ain't share this with y'all, but I almost came into the to tell y'all about this new eyewear that I'm coming out with, called HGE. I don't want to tell y'all too much, but I can't tell y'all everything. Y'all gonna know more than me. Then you're gonna know your stuff and you're gonna know my stuff too. I can't tell y'all everything there is to tell y'all, but yeah. So be mindful, of what you allow into your ear gates and your eye gates, because at the same time, everything that you see and you watch is going to give you one thing or another. It's either going to bring your vibrations low or it's going to take your vibrations high. You know what I'm saying? And so right now we got to ignore that yard men out there taking care of their business. You know what I'm saying? They ain't distracting nothing up and through here. You feel me? They just doing their thing. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? But I came by this morning to tell somebody on the sound of my voice, let's not operate from the lower vibrational energy level of understanding. Let's make sure that when we get understanding. We have wisdom, we have knowledge, we have these concepts that's already allotted to us. That's your birthright here in the earth. Abundance is our birthright. They don't want us to get there, but we're going to get there regardless of the fact, based on the fact that we know who we are. We know whose we are. We know who we belong to. We know who we operate within and operate out of. I said, we know who we operate within and we operate out of. We operate out of love. We come from love. So we come from a point and a perspective. And so this morning, I wanted to shift you for whatever reason. I feel like shifting. You know what I'm saying? This is going on into my second year. I'm a year and a few days into my assignment, where the universe said, open the laptop and talk to the minds of my children. We had just came out of a pandemic. You know what I'm saying? You heard me. We had just came out of a pandemic. You know what I'm saying? And so, we have to be mindful of all that. And so I'm here this morning to tell somebody to raise your vibration. And if you're saying all the I ams, the I am affirmations, if you're still saying the I am affirmations, I want to shift you right quick. Because the I ams is one of the lowest vibrational aspects by which we can tap into our chakras. Yes, that's the lowest one. I am wealthy. I am abundant. That's beautiful, but we can't stay there. That's at root chakra number 1. And so we got to come up and bring our vibrations higher. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know what I'm saying, that sacral chakra, which is right below your belly button, is you could say, I feel wealthy. Ooh, you see that? It shifted just then when you said I feel. Because now you attach the feeling. You attach an emotion to what you're saying. You say, I feel wealthy, or I feel abundant. I feel blessed. You know you are, you know what I'm saying, through your root chakra, I am blessed. I am worthy. Those words, like those I am words, those I am affirmations, that's just the lowest vibration of them all. Now we got to move ourselves up to understanding that the sacral chakra say, I feel wealthy. Say it for yourself. I feel wealthy. I feel abundant. I feel blessed. I feel brave. I feel encouraged. Use the words that you desire. You know what I'm saying? And then we have that solar plex chakra where we coming up to right around our belly button. And we saying, you know, I don't chase. Did you hear me? We not in a position to have to chase anything. I'd be concerned about people. I'm chasing the bag. Chasing? Come on, man. That means it's eluding you. If you chasing after anything, that means it's eluding you. Nah, we don't chase nothing out here. Yeah, I don't chase. I do not chase. Say that in your mind. I don't chase nothing. I attract it all. Ooh-wee. I say I don't chase nothing. I attract what I desire in the earth. Whatever it is that you desire in the earth, you can attract it through just changing and shifting your mind and understanding that it's already yours. It's your birthright to have it. You just got to change your frequency. And this is what I'm discovering, y'all. I promise you, listen, the universe got me on this. You know what I'm saying? I promise you, on everything I love, this is not something that I would ever know or think that I would be doing at this moment. But the universe has me here on assignment for a reason. Because sometimes people always try to push you down narratives and understandings and lower vibrational constructs just to kind of control your mind and control your thoughts and bring your thoughts into a border that's limited. And so what we need to do is we got to understand that from our solar plex, we can say this: I don't chase, I attract it in my life. There's no reason to chase it. It's already there. Remember when the universe said the other day, he said, tell them to look out over their lives. It's a big empty field. And if you look as far as you can see, it's almost as if the sky is able to touch the ground. When you look as far as you can see throughout this whole plain, like a little house on the prairie type of look. And so when he showed it to me, he said, look and tell them that all this whole plain is full of green grass and opportunities for them that's available to you. So you don't have to chase nothing in life. You don't have to chase absolutely nothing. You attract it by putting that aura into the atmosphere. You do it through attraction, the law of attraction. That's what causes you to be successful, because you attracted it in your life. You made it be because of who you are in the earth. So we could move all the way up to our heart chakra. You know what I'm saying? Our heart deals with love. Our heart deals with kindness and compassion. And so you can say through your heart chakra, I love wealth. It's okay. I know that they done trained us to kind of, it don't make wealth for God. No, we ain't trying. Listen, tighten up. I said I love wealth. We love wealth. You know what I'm saying? We love having the abundance of being able to be a blessing, you know what I'm saying, to other individuals that might not have what you have. And remember, I said in a few sessions ago where the universe has said it's through random acts of kindnesses that's what's going to get you to the point where you need to be. It's through random acts of kindness. You see, a young lady at Walmart struggling, and she putting groceries back off the conveyor belt. And you standing behind her instead of you getting angry and mad because she's putting her stuff back and she's manipulating her groceries to kind of make sure that her money, you know what I'm saying, kind of get all the valid things that she need. He said, tell them that your abundance is someone else's lack. Your abundance is someone else's lack. And so, and then your lack is someone else's abundance. And so what you do is what you tell the universe is that I trust you, even in the midst of my lack, even in the midst of my shortcomings, and even in the midst of my not having enough, I still have enough to bless somebody else with it. And when you do it from that capacity, what you do in the atmosphere is you shift it and you tell millions of cells in your body, I got this. And he got me and I got him and I'm able to do this and I'm able to bless somebody else because of what, you know what I'm saying, I have already. And so when you do that through your heart chakra, I love wealth. I love abundance. It's my birthright. I desire it and I need it and I know I can have it because it's my birthright. And so when you operate according to that, and you cooperate according to what I'm doing right now, my brother, my sister, you hear me? According to, I'm using my fifth chakra right now, my throat chakra. It's a communication chakra. It's for clarity, for understanding. So you could speak wealth into existence. So you can say this for yourself. I speak wealth into existence. Yeah, I speak wealth. You got to speak it. It's power of life and death in the tongue, right? So we can speak wealth into existence. We can speak it. Yes, we can. And so as we move forward, as we embark upon new endeavors, as we go into heightened heights and deeper depths, as we kind of like go into another realm of thought, I promise you, when you start beautifying these realms that we're going in and out of throughout our, you know, saying our base chakra all the way up to our crown chakra, where it crystallizes and the thoughts in your mind starts to, you know, saying reverberate into the atmosphere, then I promise you, everything shifts for whatever reason, things starts to shift. And so I'm thankful this morning that I can stand before y'all and just help. This is my tithe to the earth through my voice, through my spoken word, through my I'm called as an orator in the earth. And he said, that's your tool, is your throat. Ooh-wee, speak. He says, talk to the minds of the people. I ain't call you with all these degrees on the wall. I ain't call you to sit on them. He says, speak into the minds of the people. Y'all know I got degrees to cover everything that I got going on. You know what I'm saying? I do. It ain't the truth. It's just the truth of the matter. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to sit here and be nothing more than what I am. You know what I'm saying? And so at the same time, yes, it's through my throat chakra, my throat, the fifth chakra, that I can speak wealth into existence. So wealth, I speak you into existence. Yeah. It's a beautiful speech. And so we got the third eye, you know what I'm saying? We came from our throat to our third eye, which is the pineal gland and the pituitary gland. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why he has me rehashing over this. I don't know. I got here this morning, this hit my spirit, and I'm just going to flow with what I feel like he's telling me that we should just rehash these type of things. You know what I'm saying? Because we done went a long way, and I came a long way. I don't want to digress too far away from where he had me. And so this third eye chakra, you have to be able to have the ability to see through your third eye. Don't look at your finances, what you got right now, tangible, the liquid cash you got on hand, or what you got in the bank and what you drop. We ain't talking about that. We talking about seeing further. I keep telling you, these eyes that we have in our head is limited. We can only see as far as we in the immediate environment by which we are. But if you open your third eye and see from your inner man, ooh-wee, then you'll start seeing them big old fields that he showed me. He said it ain't nothing but abundance and opportunity in this earth for you. But you got to have the right lens in your eyes to be able to see. You got to be able to see this for yourself. You got to see that you're encouraged. You got to see that you're enlightened. You got to see that you operate enlarged, in enlarged territory. You got to see the abundance all around you. You got to see opportunities. You got to see this for yourself. And I believe that if the enemy can change you and can blind you to what is really available for you, then guess what? He won. I said if the enemy can blind you to where he can see that you can't even see the forest for the trees, you can't even see the light at the end of the tunnel. You know we ain't in no tunnel. But at the same time, if you open your third eye, we might be able to see where we are. So my thing this morning is to help you raise your vibrations. Open your third eye so you can see the opportunity that's available. Y'all know everything is expensive out here right now. A pack of chicken right now about $16. For a family pack of chicken, you gonna spend about $12. You heard what I said? $12. You heard what I said? Hey, y'all hear me? Look, you gonna spend about $12. For real, for real. That's what we say in mine. You got $20? Yeah, but you're gonna spend a lot of money right now. And so what I'm telling the people as I coach them through this thing called life, I'm saying, look, just get you another side hustle. Operate from another side hustle. There's too many things out here in the earth that can be done. Remember, he told us to clean our closets the other day. He said, clean your closet. Go in your closet and see some stuff and then put it into the marketplace. You remember that session that we just had? We just had that session about 3, 4, 5 days ago, where he said, go in your garage, look around your garage. You know what I'm saying? Shift some things. Take the things from the front, put them to the back, take the things from the back, put them to the front. When you shift it, you're going to start seeing some things that you don't really need anymore. And through that shifting and through that correct lens that you're looking through, and guess what's going to happen? He said, take that stuff that you know you don't need or you don't use no more and put it back into the marketplace. Get what the marketplace is, this world. The marketplace is the world, y'all. I said the marketplace is the world. Put it back into the world. You don't need it. And it's just sitting there stagnated with dust covering up. You don't even need it no more. You hold on to stuff that you don't even need. I said one man's trash is another man's treasure. And one man's treasure is another man's trash. And so it's back forward. It's yin and yang. You got to understand both. That's Buddhist psychology. We ain't gonna go there though. But yeah, so you know that without up there is no down. Without down there is no up. So we know that's Buddhist psychology. But I don't want to go there because I don't want y'all to think I'm doing anything more than what I'm doing. But look, and so your third eye is open, and when you can see past the tip of your nose, and when you can understand that opportunities is all around us, it's more for us than it is against us. But if you sit there and put more against you than it is before you, then guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna exude that into the atmosphere. And so my mind is telling me to tell somebody on the sound of my voice, don't look at the world as if you're under it, like you looking up and the world is over your right shoulder and you looking up to the world. No, don't do that. That's the wrong position. It's going to crush you. And don't look at the world eye level. Don't look at the world like this and eye level. Don't do that. It'll hurt your spirit when you see all these injustices. And you see all these inequalities that we as melanated people get. Boy, if I tell y'all just some stories that I hear all the time, a young lady shared me the other day that she had to go to court. Leave that alone. And she said the guy that was before her was not her ethnicity, and the young lady who was the judge was the ethnicity of the man who was there. And he told her what he did. And she said, no, you did it the wrong way. You did it the wrong way. You should have done this first and then did that second. But he did it the opposite way. And the very next person is the young lady that stood up to the podium. And she said, ma'am, what you just told him, that's what I did too. I did it the right way. The way that you just told him, I did it that way, which was what I did that first, and then this is the second, but it's still. And she said, oh no. She told her, oh no. Nah, you ain't, she's like, that's what I did. What you told him was wrong, the way to do it. That's the way I did it. She wouldn't even accept it. Two separate ethnicities. Yeah, she wouldn't accept that. And so with the black jacket on, the black lady with the black jacket on sitting high wouldn't even accept her. I was like, wow. So what does that speak to you? What does that say to you? That there's two different laws in the earth. Oui. I say it's two different laws in the earth based on your ethnicity. So we just have to be careful, y'all. We have to walk sound. We have to walk conscious. We have to walk with a higher level of understanding. So when you look at this world, you look down in on the world like this. And then that's why you can see all the moving pieces. You can see everything that needs to be seen. And so I asked the young lady, do you know what she was really telling you? And she didn't know. She couldn't fathom it. She was like, well, I was telling her what, and she was trying to explain to me what she was telling the parent. I was like, do you see what happened though? Do you really see? And she couldn't see it. But whether or not she was blind to the fact, that could have been possible too. But I'm here this morning to tell somebody, let your third eye be open and aligned. Look at this world from a hierarchy perspective, looking down in on it, so you can see it for what it really is. They don't like you. You don't get the same privilege as everybody else. Yeah, nah. So I can see wealth all around me. I can see health all around me. I can see it. It's a smorgasbord. It's up for your choosing and your taking. It's for the taking. Be careful when you walk. Be careful when you talk. Be careful how you move. Be careful how you think. Be careful. Move according to the constructs by which the narrative is in your favor. If it's not in your favor, then move out. Ooh, I said, make sure that the surrounding areas and your environment is conducive to growth. It's conducive to enlargement of your territory. And if it's not happening that way, then that might be the universe putting a squeeze on you to push you out. Ooh, I say the universe will close doors, Miss Lady. I say he'll open some and he'll close others, sir, ma'am, mister, baby girl, soldier. Hear my heart. When the universe is navigating you, rejection is redirection. Ooh, I say rejection is redirection. Don't take rejection as if it's just absolute. That means the universe is allowing rejection to happen in your life because that's redirection. Open your third eye so you can see. We understand and comprehend and move according to the power that's within you. You don't have to receive everything people say to you. You can stop them at the door like, hey, time out. This ain't what that is right here. And so this morning, I'm here this morning to tell somebody to open your third eye. Google this for yourself. What does a third eye chakra look like closed? And it's going to tell you some things. And if you can identify with that, then that means your third eye is closed. That means you can't see properly because these eyes right here are limited to the capacity by which you're in that four consecrated walls, those four little walls that you're in, like this little space I'm in right now. I'm only limited. I don't know what's going on out there. And so when you open your third eye, then you can see holistically from a whole perspective. Your inner man has to be open and aligned. So when doors are being closed in your face and things are being put in constrictions on your finances and your opportunities are being constricted, that means that's the universe telling you to get out ASAP, as soon as possible. Make your moves. Don't stay stagnated. This earth is big and it's so many other opportunities for you. Move from that perspective by which you are. Yeah. And so I'm here this morning. As we approach the crown chakra, we can say with our voice that I understand that wealth is easy to attract. I said I understand that wealth is easy to attract. You can attract wealth. If that's your desire in the earth, you can attract it. All you got to do is do the mindset shift and put on the right lenses on your eyes. Wait till I come out with this eyewear line. We called HGE. I want to have an HGE on the side of this thing right here. HGE. Hourglass Era. When you put these lenses on right here, it's going to shift your whole dynamic. You're going to be able to see things differently through the hourglass. Like, wait a minute. Everything in the world is in the hourglass? Like, wait a minute. Hold on. Time out. You mean to tell me the universe took me to this hourglass? He said, everything in this world is in the hourglass. I was like, what you talking about? Soldier? And you know, I have to me and the universe, like, look, we have an understanding and a comprehension. And he said, tell the world that everything in the world is in this. It's only two things in the earth that you have to concern yourself with. I'm like, wait a minute. You got to break that down. He said, you either going to be high vibrational or you got to be low vibrational. You got to be positive or you're going to be negative. You're going to operate positivity or you operate with negativity. You're going to either be the lender or you're going to be the borrower. You're going to either be above or you're going to be beneath. You're going to be above or you're going to be under. Whatever word you choose to use. You know, so you're either going to be a male or you're going to be a female. You coming to this earth, there's only two things that you have to concern yourself with. No matter how you feel. We just two things. And so you're either going to be a man or you're going to be a woman. Men is only going to be at the top because we cover the woman in the earth. And so at the same time, this has to be masculinity and this has to be femininity. And so this right here, this whole thing is in the earth right here. We got everything in the earth. We got what word I want to use? Brave. You have never seen a person that made any substantial efforts in the earth that had to be brave first. Because they you know, the world in this world system try to break you down out your bravery. They don't want you to be brave. Nah, they want you to be scared. They're gonna have you down here. But you're gonna have to be brave in order to come up out your shell and then operate according to the power within you. You're gonna have to be brave to do that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to be honest. So this is honesty. This is honesty. This is dishonest. When you dishonest brother or dishonest sister, you down here. You low vibrational. But when you operate in honesty about how you feel, like how Mr. Smiley did this morning, I'm gonna call him Mr. Smiley. I might be older than that brother. I'm 56. I don't know how old Ricky Smiley is, but he blessed me this morning. I just sat there and I woke up and I don't know. I grabbed it. The first thing sometimes you do in the morning is just grab your phone and see what time it is. You know what I'm saying? I seen that what time it was, and then his thing came up my feed, and I just sat there and watched this whole little live. He had this red on. I wish I could go back to it. You know, so my brother was like using a little foul language a little bit periodically, so I can't really show it to y'all on my live. I wish I had a way to kind of cut some of that stuff out and then show y'all what he was saying. That was so substantial, and I felt his heart. I felt his spirit. That's a good brother. And so when he walked and he tried to tell people how to, align them, you know what I'm saying? Because, I like it. So that's a beautiful thing. And so now we're here at our crown chakra. And at the same time, he said, I understand that wealth is easy to attract. And when you walk through this thing and start saying that, like, wealth is easy for me. We don't have to chase nothing. We don't have to chase. If you have a desire to be married, you don't have to chase your wife. You shouldn't have to chase her. You can attract her into your life through your living and through your lifestyle. It's through how you exude into the atmosphere. If that's your desire, if you desire financial abundance, I really, don't really care. I'm simple, brother. I don't really need much to live. I'm a simple dude. I don't really need much. As I'm getting older in life, and I know the majority of my life is behind me now, I don't really need a lot. I don't even think there's a such thing as an American dream. I never been into that. Oh, home ownership is an American dream. No, that's not. You will never own that home. You would never own it. In America, you will never own your home. And stop paying that taxes and see what you own it. Stop paying your taxes on your home, even if you done got the deeds to it already. Stop paying your taxes and see do you own that house. You'll never own it. They loan that to you. So at the same time, you never even own your car. You don't own your car. You done paid, got the titles, got several titles in your safe right now. You don't own that. All right, stop paying your insurances on it then and see. Can they come and put some liens against your driver's license and all that type stuff if you don't pay your insurances. And so you don't really never own anything in this earth. And I kind of like I made a conscious decision that ain't no reason to go that route unless the universe shift my mind and wipe my chakra, my intuition chakra clean, and then give me a clean slate on that thought. And I'm like, I don't know. But one thing I do know, I'm 43% Cameroon. I'm from Cameroon. I'm Cameroonian. I want to go see my country. I want to go see Africa. I want to go see the continent of Cameroon. That's what I want to do. I'm 43% Cameroonian, y'all. 40, that's a large percentage of Cameroon. But guess what you do? This you do. Google American celebrities with Cameroonian roots and see how many people pop up. Erykah Badu, one time for Erykah. That might just be my distant cousin or something. So Erykah Badu, Common, Oprah Winfrey, Blair Underwood, Taraji Henson. All these people like this they a part of me. They from Cameroonian roots. So we was highly intelligent people in the earth in Africa, and they try to come through the slave trade. And so we ran into this bush. Like we ran into a bush that was almost like poison ivy over here. And a lot of people got away. A lot of my ancestors and things of that nature got away because they ran into this bush, deeper in this bush that made the American people that was trying to capture them itch. Ooh, don't let me do it. I could do a session on. You only can go so far before you start to itch. You can only go so far before you start to itch. Ooh, an itch of understanding, an itch of comprehension, an itch of awareness. It'll make you itch. Before you have to open up that laptop and talk to the minds of my children. Your itch first. That's your work. That's your awakening period. You find out you can't go no further without doing your assignment. But I turn anything into a session. Y'all, hey, look, y'all know I turn anything into a session. Hey, look, I'll be walking through, I'll look at a billboard and see something on the billboard and turn it into a session. So y'all know how my mind tick. I have an elaborate mind. I thank God for it. I thank the universe for allowing me to be who I am and whose I am. I ain't constructed. I ain't restricted. I ain't based on no borders and boundaries and limitations that people try to set when you under their covering, and they try to set these borders and boundaries where you can't do anything more. You can't even be free. And so they'll clip your wings. I done had people tell me, "Oh, you will never speak again. You will never preach ever again." I was like, "What? Like, sir, you don't control that, sir. in my life. You don't control that. The universe will move me out your situation into a whole nother situation and give your own assignment. You got to be mindful about what you say to the mind of the people. Right. You in this thing just like I'm on this thing. But we both on the same side of the spectrum. You just started before I did. People would preach your eulogy, and they don't even have no clue about what the universe is getting ready to do for you. They don't know, And so be careful about who you allow to just speak into your thing. That could have stagnated my whole growth if I was a weak brother. That could have stagnated my whole construct. I still left there, came here, and then still matriculated. And had I not listened to the universe when he said, when I felt the constriction of him choking me in Miami, he put the choke on me. Couldn't even breathe, couldn't even get your next level established. After I got my bachelor's degree in psychology from FIU, I couldn't even get a job because I wasn't bilingual. So I didn't speak Spanish or Creole in English or Spanish in English. I wasn't even marketable in that market in Miami. And so he put the squeeze on me. And I volunteered at the Miami VA for a year and some change. And went to talk to Dr. Berta. Dr. Berta, thank you, my brother. Thank you for closing that door, Dr. Berta. I sat in Dr. Berta's office. He was the chief psychologist at Miami, on the Miami VA. And I was just getting ready to graduate my bachelor's degree in psychology from FIU. And I had sat there and the young lady said, why you don't just go and talk to the chief psychologist? You getting ready to get your bachelor's degree in psychology, right? I said, yeah. So 3, 4, 5 months before I was getting ready to graduate, I went and talked to this man, knocked on his door in his office. I knocked on Dr. Berta's door. You heard what I said? D-O, his door, not his door. Come on, I don't. Hey, look, I knocked on Dr. Berta's door and I say, look. I say, my brother, even though he wasn't a brother, y'all say, sir, look. I'm here. I'm a student. I'm saying, working on my bachelor's degree in psychology. And at the same time, I know that this is, saying I wouldn't mind, volunteering here if you can get a space. But he said, sure. He said, you can start work next week. Go down and get your clearances. I went out and got all my background clearances and came up. And he showed that, when he seen that, I was like, oh, they let me? Ooh-wee. Y'all, if anybody know my story, y'all know I ain't crossed all my T's and dotted all my I's. Ooh-wee. I have not crossed all my T's and dotted all my I's out here in this earth. I done been to both places. And so at the same time, here I'm at Dr. Berta's office, and he said, well, sure. And I volunteered with him, and he found favor to a certain degree in me. To the fact he sent me back down after me working and being consistently there every day and working consistently twice a week with him. He kind of like, opened he kind of opened up a little bit and told me to go back down because he wanted me to start doing something with I needed additional clearances in my background in order to open up these files, these old files of these vets that wanted me to kind of like help them out through some things. And when I seen how deep it was, I asked him, I sat down about 2-3 weeks later. I'm like, Dr. Berta, have you ever seen, do you ever foresee me actually, having the ability to, possibly come in with a low? And that dude looked me in my eyes and said, I don't see that. I don't see that for you. I don't know. I just want you, like he really wanted my help on this from a volunteer perspective, but there's no budget for that. When I seen that and I understood his heart, and that door closed right there in front of me, he looked me in my eyes and said, nah, you'll never foresee me. I done volunteered with you for over a year. When I saw that, I was like, maybe this bachelor's degree ain't enough. I got to go get a master's. I got to get a master's. I don't think it was like 3 weeks later, y'all, I was out of there. So I said all that to say that when one door closes in your life, look for windows. The universe will open a window, a small little slit window of opportunity that would access your whole ability to the rest of your life. But you got to look over this field and see. You got to understand from a holistic perspective that this is the next level that he desires you to go. And so when he closed one door, he'll open another. So that's why I'm here this morning to tell somebody, see the field of opportunities of nothing but green grass. It's there for your taking. But you got to have the right lens on in order to understand it and comprehend it. And I get these glasses with these HGEs on the side of it. It's the Hourglass Era. HGE, the Hourglass Era, by which we live in. When you put these frames on your face, I want to have frames where you can just go and put your prescription in your eyes. So when you put these glasses on, you can see. You can see something different. That you can see holistically. With your eyes wide open. You put these HGEs on, you're gonna be able to see something different. That's my prayer. Yeah, that's this eyeglass word I'm coming up. I got so many eyes in the fire, y'all. It's just so much y'all got. If I just had some help, ooh-wee. Universe, creator of all things, superior being, infinite wisdom, infinite potential. Open up the eyes. Allow the scales to fall off the eyes of the people. That they can see that it's more with us than it is against us. It's more with you. It's more power within you. All you got to do is tap in, go inward to get it. It's already there. It might be lying dormant in you. I can tell you this. When he say do it, be on the mark, get set, ready. On the march, get set, ready. Y'all don't remember that. I'm about to tell my age. On the march, get set, ready, go. What's the next word? Y'all better act like y'all know. Go. Act like Nike. Just do it. Get your mind right. Get your thoughts in alignment. Gather around the table of your own thoughts. Ooh-wee. I say, gather around the table of your own thoughts. So I'm only here this morning because of all the doors that has closed in my life. I say I'm only here this morning because of the doors that was once open, they were eventually closed. It almost take me back to the mind of the brook Kerith, but I don't want to go there too much this morning. I know y'all know that the ravens came and fed the man at one point, but then the universe stopped the raven from even feeding him at that point because it was time for him to shift. Ooh-wee. And so I don't know who I'm talking to this morning. It's time for you to shift. Shift to the next gear. Shift to the new realm. Shift to the new opportunity. Shift to the new dimension by which he's calling you up to. I don't know who I'm talking to this morning. But anyway, I'm here. I feel good. Y'all know I vibe all the way out. Listen, what's in you will come out. You just got to tap in to get it. Tap in for your blessings. Tap in for your honor. Tap in for your privilege. Tap in for your opportunity. Tap in for your abundance. Tap in for your blessings. Y'all need me to keep going. Tap in for your blessings. Tap in for your encouragement. Tap in for your bravery. Tap what you still need me to keep going. Tap in for your encouragement. Tap in for your enlightenment. Tap in for your abundance. Tap in for your hierarchy needs. I keep going. Tap in for your shine. Tap in for your divinity. Tap in for your supernatural. Go into your supernatural mind. Tap in by any means necessary. But anyway, y'all, I'm over. Ooh-wee. I feel full this morning. I feel good this morning. I feel good, y'all. Yeah, ain't no hindrances. No negative vibrations. Erase those things out your mind, out your character, out your home. Erase them. Let go of anything that will hinder, stagnate, or prevent you becoming the best person or the best version of yourself that you can become. Understand that you are wealthy, and that's your birthright. Wealth is your birthright. And so we going. I'm gone. Ain't no reason to turn around and look back over your left shoulder, turn into a pillar of salt. Ain't no reason to turn back and go backwards to, why would I go backwards to Miami? I'd never go back there. Never say never. I go back there when it's time for me to get buried. Because I want to be buried next to my son, my child. You know what I'm saying? I want to be buried next to Denard, David. Denard, yeah, I want to be buried next to him. I was trying to get an old plot. Trying to get a plot next to him. You know, that going to eventually happen as time progresses by the next 40 years. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Right now, understand that wealth is easy to attract. And it's your birthright. Shift your mind and get your thoughts and allow your character to align up. My Jamaican buddy would say, your character, your character. Ooh, allow it to line up with who you are in the earth and operate according to the power that worketh within you. A certain amount of power that's already in you. You just got to go in there and nudge the power. Wake him up. So y'all can get understanding together in this earth, in this life, while we're living. So I'm going this morning, y'all. I wanted to let y'all know, line your chakras up. I don't know why the universe took me back to the chakras. You got 7 of them in your body. Google them for yourself. Find out what a closed chakra is in comparison to an open and aligned chakra. And then operate according to that power of knowledge and wisdom and understanding. Yeah. When you start operating according to that, then you will know how to move in this thing called life. You will know. And so we know that from yesterday's session, we know that gold is in the dirt. Did you hear me? I said gold is in the dirt. Don't you ever get it twisted. Gold is in the dirt. It's gold inside of you. That's what makes you worthy. You're worthy past the natural, but at the same time, it's gold in you. Google it for yourself. Put your pound and say, how much gold is in a 230-pound body? And see what it says. Ooh, we coming here in the Hourglass Era according to knowledge, according to wisdom. I am your intellectual content creator. Kendrick B. Davis Sr., your thought-provoking specialist, intellectual content creator. I'm your health conscious coach. I'm your podcast professor. I put this lab jacket on and dissect. We'll dissect each other's mind. I dissect our thoughts. Make sure that our foundational thoughts are true and real and authentic and genuine and organic. What was in the dirt? A lot of things on that periodic chart. A lot of things on that chart was in the dirt, y'all. Nitrogen, oxygen, hydrogen, carbon. Those things was in the dirt, including gold, nickel. It's a lot of things that was in the dirt. silicone in the dirt. And so when he formed Adam and he blew the Ruach breath of life into Adam's nostril, he became a living soul, then guess what? Gold was in the dirt. Ooh-wee. And so we know that we're valuable in the earth. Walk according to your value. Walk according to your worth. I'm here on assignment. Never mind me. Don't pay me no attention. You heard me? I said, don't pay me no attention out here in these streets. You know, said, leave me alone. You know, let me live. You feel me? Let me live, y'all. I'm happy to be here with y'all this morning. Thank y'all for chiming in with me as I drink my hot tea. I need some hot tea this morning. That's probably what I need to buy. Yeah, I need some hot tea this morning. Thank y'all for chiming in. We're here Monday through Thursday in the 9 o'clock hour. I'm here for no other reason but to talk to the minds of the people. I'm here for no other reason. Anybody that know me know I wouldn't even do this. Something happens to me when I open up this laptop and talk to the minds. Something transpires, something transforms, something transitions. And so I'm here on assignment. I hope that I say something that will enlighten you, will encourage you, will uplift you, will move you to another vibrational level, frequency in the atmosphere, that you exude aura of nothing but positivity. Let that be the most predominant aura in the atmosphere that exudes from you. It's nothing but positivity. I'm gone, y'all. Y'all be blessed. It's been a pleasure to chop it up with y'all this morning. I feel good. My wrist ain't hurt. I drank that high fructose corn. I know. Listen, man, I told y'all ain't no perfection out here. I'm guilty of being imperfect. I'm guilty of that. Have I crossed all my T's and dotted all my I's? Absolutely not. I'm a work in progress. Yeah, it's okay. I'm a forever learner. I'm a forever student in this thing called life. I live. I create. I become. I believe. All things will work together for our good. Yes, it will. Keep waking up in the morning. Keep exuding. Keep your aura up and watch what happens to you. Keep saying this. I am wealthy. I am abundant. I feel wealthy. I feel abundant. I do not chase. I attract. I love wealth and I love abundance. I speak wealth into existence. I see wealth all around me and I understand wealth is easy to attract. That's my assignment this morning for you. Y'all can play this back multiple times. Get the aura that you need in order to attract what you want. Thank y'all for chiming in with me this morning. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr., your thought-provoking specialist, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Y'all be